Hi, this is Pat Smith for PremierGuitar.com. We're at First Avenue Live in Cedar Rapids today in the middle of monsoon season to review Phil Jones' Cub amp and Super Cub amp. They are very fine acoustic amps, as you can see, very small and gig worthy, ready for anything. So we'll start with the Cub, which has two, well, Phil Jones goes for these 5-inch drivers. They're neodymium drivers. The Cub, which is this, has two of them. You can see it's real small. It's very light. It weighs less than my cable bag. It comes in a real nice bag, which is right here. Handy pocket for your power cord. Handy shoulder strap. It screams quality. Phil Jones is down in St. Louis. He makes real nice bass amps. He's got a full line of those. He makes stereo speakers that none of us mere mortals can probably afford, but they look great. So let's play this a little bit. I'm playing a Kirk Sand nylon string guitar today. This has RMC pickups in it and active stuff going on. I just have my EQ on the guitar set flat. Likewise, the EQ on the amp. This amp only has just volume, treble, middle, bass, on, off. It has a line out, basic stuff. It's real simple. So here's what it sounds like with the nylon. That's what it sounds like with the amp off. The review of both amps is in the August issue, print issue, and it's online, so you can check that out to get all the details on the specs. Also, again, I would like it to have more power, but it's probably got enough power for any small gig you would need that's appropriate for an amp of this size, which is weeny tiny. So here's the baritone through the Cub. Now we've got the electric guitar. This is a Gibson ES-330. This is when I pretend like I'm a jazz player and go out to play jazz. This is what I use. Strung with flat wound 12s, P90 pickups, hollow body guitar. So you can hear it's a nice woody sound. Very natural again. Shades of Joe Pass, right? And with these pickups, I think plenty of power to do a small gig. I don't know if it would stand up to drums and bass, but who knows? You can give it a try. This is a great big club, and it's filling it up okay, I think. We got the volume at about half on the amp. All the way up on the guitar. So you can hear it's nice and clean. Okay, this is the Super Cub. It's a bigger amp. It's more than double the watts of the Cub. It has 4 forward-firing neodymium 5-inch speakers and 2 that fire up. So that's kind of handy if you're on a gig and you have to sit right over your amp so that you can't really hear what's going on. This way you can. This amp has 2 channels. More features going on here. It's of course heavier than the other one, larger. It has the multi-input, so you can plug a mic in, and I don't have a mic with me today, but I did try it and it sounds quite good. It has multi-effects, one at a time, reverbs, chorus, flange, that sort of thing, the usual suspects. They all sound quite good. You got your 3 bands of EQ. It's got high and low input levels. Pretty much everything you need for your acoustic guitar. The only complaint I might have is that the effects work on both channels, so you don't have separate controls for each channel, which would be nice, but you know, that's just nitpicky. So here's the nylon string through the Super Cub. So you can hear it's a very natural sound, not colored at all. Let me turn the reverb up a little bit so you can hear what it's doing. So it has quite a cathedral-y but natural and not grainy. It's always nice. Let's try it with a different guitar. This is the Loudoun Baritone. It is the church organ of guitars. We're going through the Super Cub here. Now I have a K&K sound pickup in here, which is a passive pickup. Normally I would probably use it with a preamp, and I don't have that with me today. It was also one of my little nitpicky bits that I felt this amp needed a little more power. But here's what it sounds like. So it's rich, full, natural sound. I'll tell you the truth, I bought the amp. I liked it so well. I think it's the best sounding acoustic amp I've ever heard. I like it. I've got a little reverb on. Again, I've got the tones just at noon. And our volume is at, let's see, the master is at about 3 o'clock, and the channel is just a little before noon, say 11 o'clock. Got a little reverb going. Now, the thing I like about the Super Cub is I think it's got, its top end is really nice. I mean, for a not, you know, it's a solid state amp, and we've got, it's a pretty creamy top end. So there you go, Phil Jones Cub and Super Cub. I recommend them. I bought the Super Cub. I think it's a great amp, best sounding acoustic amp for my money. All the details again are on the in the print article, so check that out. And we'll see you next time on PremierGuitar.com. I'm Pat Smith.